A story I've mentioned on a number of occasions. You might have seen this in the business pages of your Sunday Times yesterday, if you take that paper. The £56 billion HS2 rail line will be delayed by more than a year after it has emerged in contract talks the building project was at risk of going over budget. I told you that. I said, 6 months ago, I'll pay all your mortgages if this... I mean, all your mortgages. I'll pay the lot if it comes in at £56 billion. It's never, ever, ever going to happen. Sources saying the cost for the main works civil contracts on the London to Birmingham stretch, this is including bridges, tunnels, embankments, is several £billion over the budget of that area for £6.6 billion. The work is due to start next year. This budget blowout comes from negotiations with construction companies that won huge packages of work on the line last year and now could threaten the entire project's viability. Penny Gaines chairs Stop HS2. I think that pretty much sums up her views on it. What of this latest development, Penny Gaines? Good morning.
Good morning. What's been happening is that when they were developing the packets of work that's going to be coming up to build the bridges and the tracks that you've just been talking about, the head of contracts was actually seconded from one of the contractors. He was actually employed directly by one of the contractors who's likely to be bidding for some of the work as part of one of the part of the contracts that they do. So there's a lot of people within HS2 Limited who aren't actually employed by HS2 themselves, so employed by the likes of KPMG and so on to come in and do work for HS2. So we've got a situation where there's a lot of people within HS2 Limited who aren't actually directly employed that they come from outside. So you have the situation where they're effectively running their own gravy train. So there's never been that level of scrutiny that wants to keep the costs under control and keep the budget under control. They've got vested interests, effectively. So there's been a relatively small number of people limited directly from HS2.
This story that came out yesterday, how damaging is it?
I think every story like this just adds another sort of damaging effect to the barricade of stories that are coming out against HS2. It's just one of many. It's been an open secret for a long time that they're unlikely to come under budget and in time with HS2. And each time each one of these comes out, it's just another sort of brick in that wall of problems for HS2.
Penny Gaines, you chair Stop HS2. Thank you.